Sherlock Holmes is known to be a genius detective. But most people can train their minds to think a little more like Sherlock Holmes, simply by emulating the way that Sherlock behaved. Teach yourself to make better observations, and to analyze those observations more effectively. If you're up for an even greater challenge, build a mind palace, or a mind attic, to store your information, as well. Try training your brain in following areas. 1. Understand the difference between seeing and observing. Watson saw, but Holmes observed. By default, you probably have a habit of seeing your surroundings, without processing the basic information. Observing the full details of a circumstance is the first step that you need to take, if you want to think like Sherlock Holmes. 2. Be focused and fully engaged. You need to know your limits. The human brain is not structured for heavily complex multitasking. If you really want to make meaningful observations, you cannot be involved in too many activities, all at once, as it distracts your mind from thinking. 3. Be selective. If you try to observe everything you saw in full detail, you would make yourself exhausted and overwhelmed in no time. You need to learn to observe your surroundings, but you also need to be selective about the things you focus your attention on. 4. Be objective. By nature, humans tend to have biases and preconceptions that influence the way they perceive things. If you really want to make meaningful observations, you need to dismiss these biases and be objective as you take a look around. 5. Make inclusive observations. Do not merely pay attention to what you see. Your observations should include mental notes on other senses as well, including hearing, smell, taste, and touch. 6. Meditate. One practical way to exercise and develop your ability to observe is to meditate for 15 minutes each day. Meditation can keep your mind keen and may help acquaint you with the concept of being fully focused on your surroundings. 7. Challenge yourself. A daily, weekly, or monthly puzzle can help you sharpen your powers of observation. Give yourself a mystery to solve, but make sure that the mystery will require the full use of your powers of observation. 8. Take notes. Even though Sherlock Holmes does not need to carry around a notepad and pen while you are working on developing your powers of observation, taking notes can be beneficial. Make sure that the notes you take are detailed enough for you to recall the various sights, sounds, and smells of a situation. We're bringing you a challenge of illustrations containing some hidden details that you have to find. But beware, they're not easy to spot. Just remember all the qualities I just explained, and think like Sherlock. So, let's get started.